in this particular bonus round I'm going to talk about is King and Queen of the Ring final predictions. And I mean, I'm gonna go over each match. And I'm gonna go over my final predictions, going away which particular match. So that is what I'm going to talk about here. I'll go over each match down the line and think who's going to win what, and then we'll head off to that. Now, first match we'll talk about. I want to talk about Sami Zayn, Intercontinental Champion, versus Bronson Reed versus Chad Gable. Very good, solid match for the triple threat. Sami Zayn been champion. He's been having two people coming at him hard. Chad Gable recently turned heel, and Bronson Reed, who thinks he is deserving of winning that championship. But at the end of the day, I think Sami Zayn is going to retain his Intercontinental Championship and reign supreme. That's the way I see it. And I think it'll be solid. Chad Gable, I do see him winning the Intercontinental Championship, but it'll be much later on. Could be a SummerSlam thing. Could be, a few months down the line. Chad Gable will be Intercontinental Champion, but I want to see how they're going to do with Sami Zayn's run, because he put in a lot of work in the past couple of years, actually, with Bloodline, and being tag team champion with Kevin Owens. So he deserves this Intercontinental Championship. I just don't hope he don't get the championship for a super, super long time, but he's definitely well deserving of it. And I would like to see where they're going to move forward with him. And we're going to see where that will go next. So we'll see. Next match we have Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair versus Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. They just had a segment, and they was teasing. I know Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell was teasing Bianca for losing her match against Nia Jax. It was kind of thrown together, just like a pre-show match. And Jade Cargill, saw that and said, "Hey, what's going on?" Then it was announced later on that it would be a tag team championship match between Jade and Bianca versus Candice and Indy Hartwell, who's both just became SmackDown. They've been on SmackDown roster. But my prediction is obvious. Jade and Bianca wins this match. That's my prediction. I don't see why they wouldn't win this match. If Bianca and Jade both was in Queen of the Ring tournament and they got knocked out recently, I don't see how that would make any sense for them to lose, for that matter. But that's each his own. But yeah, this is a thrown together match. I think they threw this together to fill up the card for King Queen of the Ring, because we know WWE has sponsorships. They have to meet certain criteria. They want to mess up their deal because it could be breach of contract. So we don't want none of that to happen. So honestly, I think it'll be good if they do just have one match on there, filler match pretty much, and it'll be Jade Bianca versus Candice LeRae and Hartwell. But other than that, I see Jade and Bianca win this match. It'll be the opener match anyway, a pre-show match, so I don't expect too much from this match. But let's head on to other matches. We got one world championship match, and it is Becky Lynch, the new women's world champion, versus Liv Morgan, who's on the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. Liv Morgan's been on the tear. She's been attacking Becky. She attacked Lyra Valkyria. She's been had heated promos with Becky. They had a lot of history together dating back to 2022 when Becky was champion but was the heel. Now she's the baby face. So I know Becky told Liv Morgan last week on Raw, we had a lot of history, but I was always the one who defeated you. So and Liv Morgan, she had that cringe promo. She said that, she's going to win Liv Morgan Revenge Tour with her taking out Rhea. I guess she believes she's going to take out Becky and win that championship. She's going to defeat her. And I can say right now, it looks good that on paper Liv do look good. The fans want her to win. But my prediction with this match between Becky and Liv, I would have to say Becky Lynch may retain. She may upset retain, shock a lot of people. And I know maybe people right now think what I'm saying is cap.
Totally cap.
But I don't think so. They're gonna let Becky hold the belt a little bit longer. I do see Liv defeating Becky for that championship at some given point, just not at this particular PLE. It's a little too soon. I don't see that happening at all. So Becky will defeat Liv and retain her championship. Now Liv could win at Money in the Bank or Clash at the Castle, something like that. I don't see her winning King or Queen of the Ring right now because Becky Lynch just won the belt a couple weeks ago. I don't think WWE's not a fan, especially just having a title reign that short. At least hold on to a little bit better. A little bit longer. Make the feud a little bit better and make it somewhat believable when Liv does win the championship. But she will beat Becky at some point. And I understand that her link to Dominic Mysterio has raised her eyebrows, saying, hey, that may help her win this match. He may assist her. But I know if they show Judgment, they come to the ring. If they do show Dominic and Finn, it could be an upset. But I don't see it now. Maybe they're setting it up now to do it later and fully blow it out later. But it could be a little bit reaching. But I could be off. Maybe Liv has upset, but I definitely see Becky winning this match and retaining her women's championship. Now we got another championship match. We got Cody Rhodes, WWE champion, versus Logan Paul. It's supposed to be a title versus title match. They go down that way. As I stated with the recent SmackDown, the Go Home show, Cody Rhodes is going to retain his championship. Logan Paul, they took the brass nose away from you. You don't want the championship on the line. There's no way I can see Logan Paul defeating Cody, and he didn't even put his own championship up for grabs. That don't make sense. You're both champions. It should be a champion versus champion. And Cody was even teasing being a double champion, United States and WWE champion. And also Cody was teasing the fact that he could be a Grand Slam champion, which he is currently not. So Logan Paul's not putting up a championship. The brass knuckles. It's clearly obvious that Cody's going to retain his championship. If somehow Logan Paul sneaks out and win this championship for Cody Rhodes, it would be the biggest upset in WWE history, and I do mean in history. So I don't see Cody losing. It's a boring feud to say the least. One of the least interesting feud I see on WWE today. So I really ain't too big fan of this match, but I do see Cody winning. I don't know who's next challenge going to be. I guess if Randy does win a King of the Ring tournament final, maybe we'll see a Cody versus Randy. We'll see, but if Gunther wins, he's going to go for the world title. But so we'll get to that match soon. But other than that, I see Cody retain his championship. I don't see Logan winning. Logan has literally no kind of offense into his feud. He's pretty much going to be clearly down and not going to win at anything. Because he didn't put his United States Championship at first, and I think that's whack. But, that's me. Other than that, that's what I have for that particular match. Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul. Undisputed WWE Championship. Cody's winning that match. Next match we have on the card. We have, speaking of which, the King and Queen of the Ring Tournament Finals. We have Nia Jax versus Lyra Valkyria. And like I said, both women have been impressive in this tournament. Both women have been very impressive. Much respect to both women. Lyra, a newcomer, just got drafted from NXT, and Nia, who's literally been on pretty much the second coming of Nia Jax since she came back since September, right before the merger happened. And she's been doing a thing. No botches, no boring, snooze fest. Very entertaining, Nia Jax. Best female heel in WWE today. This is a good matchup. Lyra got the power and size. Lyra got the technical and all-around good wrestler. But other than that, who do I have winning this particular Queen of the Ring final. And I said this before and I said it again. My money's on Nia Jax. Nia Jax will defeat Lyra Valkyria, and she will go on to face Bayley, as we saw tease at SmackDown, at SummerSlam for a WWE Women's Championship. And also, since Bayley's not on the card, she's not defending her championship, Bayley will be Women's Champion heading into SummerSlam. More than likely, unless she defends it at Clash of the Castle or Money in the Bank, more than likely it's going to be Bayley versus Nia. I see Nia winning. Lyra will get close. She will put up a fight. I'm not taking up from Lyra, another one of my favorites, but she's not going to get over Nia Jax with the power. And Lyra just got to the main roster. I don't see how Lyra can win right now. She just got to Raw. She's been winning all her matches. This will be her first loss since being on the main roster. And it'd be good. You lose to the Queen of the Ring winner, Nia Jax. Also, Nia Jax, a former women's champion. And she's been on a tear. So it won't make Lyra Valkyria look bad if she loses to Nia Jax, the Queen of the Ring final. It will not make her look bad. She will still look strong as she has been since she joined the main roster on the Raw brand. It will not make her look bad at all. I still see her doing her thing, and that right there will be definitely undisputed.
And that is undisputed.
So that's what I have for my prediction there. Last but not least, we got the men's King of the Ring final, and it comes down to the Viper versus the Ring General. And I got, as much as I love Randy Orton, big fan of Randy Orton, one of the best ever to do it. Gunther, my man Gunther's going to take it. My money's on Gunther. He's going to win King of the Ring. Let's be honest here. Randy Orton, a 14-time world champion, a 2-time Royal Rumble winner, a Money in the Bank ladder match winner, been main eventing many PLEs over the years, been rival against some of the biggest names, Triple H, John Cena, Edge, you name it. He does not need the King of the Ring tournament. He does not need to be crowned King of the Ring. He's already one of the best to do it. If anybody needs the King of the Ring between Randy Orton and Gunther, Gunther will need this win. We know that he's was the Intercontinental champion for 666 days. We understand that, but his career is just getting started. Randy Orton, let's be honest, will be retired in the next 4 or 5 years, despite having a great surgery on his back. So Gunther will need this win. Gunther will defeat Randy Orton. It will be a close one. It will be definitely a good fight between these two. It will be definitely close. But at the end of the day, Gunther will defeat Randy Orton, and he will become King of the Ring, and he will go on to challenge the world champion, which is right now Damian Priest, who's also not on this card, not defending his title. He just defended at Backlash. And it will be a good match between the Ring General and Mr. Damian Priest. So I see Randy Orton losing, but Randy Orton put up a good fight. He ain't gonna let Gunther get an easy win on him, unless there's somehow maybe, I'm thinking in my head right now, maybe the Bloodline, since he did defeat Tama Tonga and SmackDown in the semifinal, maybe the Bloodline come out to jump Randy, maybe they come out to attack and distract him, and maybe Gunther gets a win that way. That's a possibility, because we already know Randy Orton said that he has unfinished business with the Bloodline, and they're still rivaling with them, and Kevin Owens just came back to help him out, so maybe they'll interfere in that match. That's the only way I see him getting a quick lose like that to Gunther. Other than that, it'll be a long match. It'll be a fight. It'll be a battle between Randy and Gunther. But I could see Bloodline interfering, taking Randy out, Kevin Owens coming out. It'll all be a distraction, and Gunther will get the win. He'll hit his powerbomb or submission, and then that'll be it. More likely he'll get Randy Orton with a pin. I don't think submission-wise. And if still, Randy will still look good. But that's who I have winning. Gunther will win the King of the Ring, and he'll have his crown. He will be the brand new King of the Ring, and we'll have both new crowns. Gunther and Nia Jax, who I have winning both of their matches respectively.